Hi people, I'm Blue UK Jazz Dance. The person on the front of this publicity festival, which happened in 2011, is me, Blue UK Jazz Dance. Blue UK Jazz Dance is an umbrella term for a number of UK underground jazz dance styles. Now, the beautiful thing about me being actually placed on this is this fact is I'm actually an all-styles dancer. I'm a dancer who explored ballet, contemporary, jazz, tango, jig, reel, hornpipe, and I did so because the history of jazz dance. The history of jazz dance incorporates African dance, African Caribbean dance, wider dances from different cultures merging together to fuse one dance. So I went on that journey. But secondly, I became an all-styles dancer because I became curious about learning about dance, but also talking about dance. I found out there was something called dance appreciation. For you to understand dance as a choreographer, which I was on the journey to become, I wanted to become a choreographer of dance and mix styles together. That was one of the key things I wanted to do. So I set off on a journey to learn about dance, and I found there was not much information on the dance style I did, first of all, and actually black dance itself, which caused a problem. What problem would it cause? My ability to speak on my black dance. Anyway, cut a long story short, I studied dance at college, and what happened was I realized all I have to do is transfer the same thing, the way I studied Western dance to black dance. Basically, because I was a pioneer of my own styles, I could put some information together. So what happened was I wanted information on the culture heritage. I could use mine. African culture heritage, Caribbean culture heritage, Jamaican father, Grenadian mother. Mother comes from Celtic, Scottish background, so that comes the reel, and the jig is involved in there. Then I studied the history of Jamaica and Grenada, which is important. Cuban islands that influenced the dancing. Look at West Indians in America, etc. And I started to create a body of research on dance as important. But I found out what happened was people had written on my UK jazz dance, but from a perspective that was miseducating people, misleading people, misinterpreting my art form, because one, the individual wrote on it don't dance. They were unaware that musicality and the first steps are in our DNA, come from our parents. Our parents teach us the first steps. Our parents shape our musical tastes, shape the dances that we do. We mimic them. Our first communication in dance comes from our parents and relatives, people in the community, which was not identified, which is important. Okay, so as an individual, our parents teach us to be free-spirited. The dance to them wasn't a set way for us to engage in dance. They wanted us to be free-spirited. Yeah, interpret the music how you want. Our parents never said you must do that, put the right foot there, left foot. Never did that. My parents weren't that type of parents, and so I came up as a free-spirited dancer who was encouraged to actually mimic dances that I saw on television. But that didn't stop me. He said, "Oh, good son, you're learning about that." But then he'd have music. All types of music we played, and I was encouraged to interpret that music. This is how UK jazz dance came about, and I'm the first individual to start to talk about UK jazz dance from the perspective of early learning, to child learning, to adolescence learning, and then into adult learning, and then went on further because I realized that our dance was a rites of passage. Our rites of passage of dance have been taken away from us through the advent of slavery and colonialization. Do you understand? Blue UK Jazz Dance out. Take it easy.